We're in Flower Mound, Texas today at the practice of Dr. Steve Titensor. I've known Steve for years. He's a longtime Crown Council qualified member and one of the top producing dentists in America. You're in for a real treat as we take a look at his practice as the Crown Council Practice of the Month. Let's take a look. So this is Kim Ray, and Kim is the financial coordinator and does everything associated with money, and it's her smiling face that gets everybody to say yes at the before they check out. And Kim, maybe just give us an idea, average case size that you deal with on a daily basis would be what dollar range?
Oh, I would probably say $7,000 to $25,000 on a given day.
So you're doing some big stuff.
Definitely.
Big cases. Mm-hmm. So if you were going to give everybody a tip as to your secret to success in closing big cases, what would it be?
Get to know your patient, find out what's important to them, find out their M&M.
There you go.
Make sure that you're comforting, warming, letting them know how you're set apart in the community and what we can do for them.
Excellent. Maybe I just ask you this question. If you had to identify one of the major changes, additions, improvements that you've made in the practice in the last year or so, what would it be that's had a big impact?
Well, I would say in the last year, it has to be dental warranty.
Okay.
Dentistry has been done through the years as just we do the work and then we kind of cover it if something happens. Just depends on what we feel is best. We had some situations, and in fact I had a patient, I did a full 20 veneer case, and he had an accident. He fell. First thing he went to see if anything happened was are his porcelain veneers okay. Luckily they were, but he came back and said, hey, I have a question. If something happens, how am I covered? What's the warranty on this? And I didn't, usually
you didn't have a real clear answer for that?
Patients don't ask that usually. It's just kind of an assumed that we will take care of you, and they assume that it's covered.
Yeah.
So I just kind of told him I would take care of it. He happened to be in the car warranty business, and he said, "I'll tell you, you guys need to have warranties, by a third party." So that kind of started Dental Warranty Corp. That's where we figured, hey. Like a house builder, once he's done with the house, he doesn't cover the house anymore. You get a home warranty.
Right.
So that's what we started. So we're now, all of our procedures, we give them a written contract showing what's covered and what's not covered. So there's no more question anymore.
And then the warranty follows the patient, right? So whether they live in Dallas or not, they're covered.
Right. Yeah. We're gradually going nationwide, and pretty much if they move and something happens, it will be covered anywhere.
As you thought about designing the space, what did you want your patients to think when they came into this office?
I would say the main thing is we wanted the office to portray, like I said, the high quality of dental work that we give. We wanted the office to give us credibility. If someone's going to come here, and especially if they're going to travel some distance, we want them to have confidence in us that we can give them a $10,000 or a $50,000 treatment plan.
Let's take a walk back through the rest of the office. This is your consult room in here, and I'm going to take a couple of shots of this because it's got some great stuff on the wall. It's very well papered with all of your clinical accomplishments. How much do you use this room?
Quite a bit. Usually we will do our what do you call it? Initial consult, or what does Roz says, the
New patient interview.
Yeah. Okay.
To start with, usually
we will bring the patient in here, do a new patient interview. We'll sit down and just talk to them, get to know them, find out what they're looking for. Most financials are done here. Also, case treatment plans. where we'll sit down and go through treatment with them.
Let's go in here because I want to take a shot. You've got some of your PR that you've done over the years on the wall. So tell us a little bit about your marketing, because you're in a lot of the local publications on a frequent basis. So tell us what your strategy's been there.
Well, in the past, most of our marketing is in high-level magazines. Lately, it's been all internet, and that's about all we do. Is we're mainly hitting internet.
So, and you've got all your past PR accomplishments very well displayed.
Yeah, and we had a
on
few,
the walls.
Yeah, just some magazine articles and some news with the local news.
Perfect.
I'm kind of shy, so we tend to stay away from that.
All right. So if you were sitting with a dentist who maybe is in that spot where you were a few years ago and is kind of wondering if this is all there is in dentistry and kind of feeling burned out, what advice would you give them?
Yeah, I would just think it is important to keep up, to take a lot of continuing education. I know it costs money, and there's a lot of time invested, but the more you get into it, the more complicated the cases, the more you learn, just the more excitement there is in dentistry.
And you treatment plan some pretty amazing cases in here every day.
Yeah. Well, in fact, this morning, we had 2 cases, fairly simple. Started at about 9. We were done at 11:30, and I think we did about 18,000. But that was a little bit of some surgery, implant placements, crown and bridge, just a little bit of mixture.
Yeah.
It's just when you can come in and you can do crown and bridge, you can do surgery, you can do endodontics. If you can do everything, it's exciting. It just isn't boring. If I had to come in and do the same procedure every day, like if I had to do class 2 composites every day, I would be out hunting. Yes.
There you go.
I definitely wouldn't be here.
So if you had to go back now, retrace your 25-year journey to this point, and you were going to give advice. In fact, your son was just in here a few minutes ago. Brett's at Baylor Dental School.
Right.
He'll be out
in his first year.
He'll be out in about 3 years. And maybe you could share with us some of the advice that you're sharing with him at the beginning of his career.
Yeah, I would say immediately, take some good occlusion courses, some good comprehensive courses on comprehensive treatment planning. And it's tough because you get out of dental school and there's not a lot of money to take classes, so I would say find a mentor and start doing comprehensive dentistry just as soon as you can. Then your cases go from single tooth dentistry to full mouth dentistry.
Yeah, and that makes a huge difference.
Yeah, it makes a big difference. It really brings the excitement. That's how you change lives. It isn't in doing a filling or a crown. It's in doing a full mouth rehab or a full veneer case or giving people some fixed dentures, instead of flopping dentures. I mean, that's what makes a difference.
Very good. Thank you for sharing your practice, your wisdom, introducing us to your friends here on the wall, and a little bit of your experience.
A lot more at home if you want to come see them.
There you go.
Thanks.